Hello everyone. Today I'm going to explain a small topic in object oriented programming using Java. The name of the topic is access control modifier. So in this complete Java, classes are very much important. In classes, this access control modifiers are also important. So let's see what are those access control modifiers and how they are used. Access control modifiers. The important object-oriented principle as encapsulation suggested the data to be hidden and only the method the class provides should be accessible to everyone. Some restricting access to the class members of fundamental and object-oriented programming because helps prevent of misuse of other objects. So some access modifiers are like public, protected, default and private. Let's see what is public. Public means it can be accessed by whole program. The accessibility of this public is acceptable for whole program from the starting block to the ending block of the program. So let's see it in proper words. The public modifier is the least restrictive of all access modifiers. We can supply it to a class, its method and its member variable, and public class can be instant without any restrictions. The public method or memory variable can be accessed and unrestricted if the user could access the class in which they are declared. So in this complete class, the public can be used from the starting block to ending block. There is no restriction of this public. So this is an example for a public. So normally package java.bca, it's a package, and public class public example is the file name. So if we keep public int a, then this variable is in public, then in whole program we can fix a as a fixed value. For example, a is equal to 3 means in whole program it will be as 3 only, it cannot be changed. So this examples output is I am public method. It's just a small example from the textbook. If we see means after public example we can see a block starts and the line of 9 the block ends. Till this complete block the a variable value will be constant, it cannot be changed. Now private. The private means it can be accessible in a specific block to block, that's it. It is completely restricted data or highly confidential data which should be protected. It should be like the user need to have access to use it. This is like that. Private. The private modifier specifies the most restrictive access class. User can apply it to method and member of every variable. The private method and variables are accessible only with the declaring class. So let's go to the example. So this is an example for private. So if we see means there is a specific place where it cannot be accessible. It is here from line number 19 to 28. This cannot be accessed. It is the objects are in private. It cannot be changed. And let's go to next one. So it's protected now. Protected means it's highly restricted area. It will be completely protected. The protected modifier is accessibility only to the method and members variables, similar to the private modifier. User can apply the protected modifier to a top level class. In other words, as a top level class cannot be declared as protected, the member variable and the method of class declared as protected are accessible to all classes in the same package and all subclasses of declaring the other packages. So this is a small example for protected. So int a is protected, it cannot be changed in the value, and there should be a proper accessibility to change the value of a. Now default, if there is no any value for something and it's denoted as default. When a class, method or variable declared does not have any access modifier, it will have default access level. Class or its member functions with the default access are available to all the classes within the same package in which the class is declared. So this is an example for default. So for default, if the user didn't give any of the value, then it takes as default. So here ends my topic. Thank you. So this is all about the access modifier system.